contractors? Because that information is not there. You're saying that, we decided to cancel this contractor. And the unfortunate part is that a lot of money has been spent. Even now, when you talk of SAGE, you're still talking about 24-25 financial year. And each year when it comes to budget, you budget for this and money is being used. It is really concerning to us. And one other thing is that these companies that you employ, whether they finish the work or what, when you cancel them, they take crucial information of government properties with them. And I think, Minister, when you in your budget the vote, you mentioned an issue that you're going to deal with people that are stealing government properties. There are also people out there that have on their system government properties information. And when we try to ask about some of these properties, you'll find that there is no clear answer from the department. It's really concerning, and that's why we're bringing this to you, because as much as there is information that has been given here, there's also information not being given. Over to you, DG.
Chair, may I have one last quick bite? There's just one thing that I see that I forgot to mention.
Okay, Honorable Hicklin.
Thank you so much. I see that on the lease out portion that has not been activated as yet is a preventative maintenance module. That is a serious part of the PMTE, and also infrastructure budgeting has not been operationalized, which means that the PMTE cannot be operationalized. One of the biggest problems that we are having in terms of the PMTE is that it's only the property management entity. It cannot become the property management trading entity because it's not operationalized. So we have to get to a point, whether it's with Archibus or SAGE, but I think it's the Archibus software that has to be operationalized in terms of the lease out, and we have to get to a point where infrastructure budgeting and preventative maintenance has to be operationalized. Otherwise, we are wasting our time with the software architecture. And I have to agree with you, Chair, every time we get a new software operator in, because we are dissatisfied with the old software operator, that software operator or that company has had access to vital, sensitive government information. They take that information with them. Are they signing NDAs, non-disclosure agreements? Are they sticking to those NDAs? Because they have the very heart of the DPWI on their systems. That's dangerous in the extreme. That, we've got to be so careful, that we as a department are not wasting money, but we have to make sure that those corporates, those companies who have access to the most sensitive information at the heart of the Department of Public Works and Infrastructure, don't sell or do nefarious things with the information that they have. Thank you so much, Chair, for the second bite.
Thank you, Honorable Hicklin. Over to you, Acting DG and your team.
Thank you, Chairperson. I will try and deal with the more broader questions, and my technical colleagues will deal with the more detailed responses. Honorable Hicklin, on the issue of what other architecture are being investigated, I think every new executive authority, when they come to an organization, the first thing that they would like to understand is what are the ICT systems that are in place and are they helping? And what came up through when we were engaging with the ministers as branches, various branches, the one common thread was that we have a challenge of ICT. So obviously then there will be a follow-up to say, but what are you doing about it? Why is the current system, Akibas, not working? So at a historical context, when the end-to-end resource planning idea came about, is because Public Works had so many systems that were running parallel. We had Works for You for FM, PMIS, which is Property Management Information System, the Works Control System, Riapatala. I think there was another one at the time, if my mind is failing me right now, I cannot remember the fifth one. But there were many systems that were running parallel. Hence the idea of bringing an architecture